Hey, hey, hey!
Carlos Matos, it is an
Hey,
absolute
what's up, what's
honor
up,
to
what's
have
up?
you.
Yo, WASSUP! Ho, 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 ho! Let's get this party started! Let's get this
Yay!
party started! Let's get this party!
Let's
Let's get
get
this
this party
started!
started. Oh, it's an absolute honor.
What's up, Larson?
Oh, it's an absolute honor. Your energy, man. Your energy, your self-leadership and your message of love. It is unique. It's unique in this world. There is a reason why you are the most, the most memed character in this whole industry.
You know why is that, Larson?
Tell me.
Because I am here to change this mother world.
Love it. I love it.
And you know how I'm going to do that?
Tell me.
By empowering people like you to realize that you are limitless.
I'm a big fan of self-leadership, and I agree with you. I think it's underestimated by 99.99% of humans, how much you can actually achieve just by leading yourself instead of following everyone else. I still remember that time 4 years ago. You were the MC. You were the MC at that event.
Let me correct you. I was not an MC. I was just a very excited investor.
I've been at a lot of events over 20 years all over the world, and I've never seen such energy at an event like I saw that town. I mean, I felt like, who is that guy? Who is that guy who's bringing out so much energy? And then that the project were crooked or something, that was not your fault.
What really happened at that event, at the annual ceremony of BitConnect, was that I saw a whole bunch of investors that were telling their stories.
Yeah.
And I happened to be there because because I invested $25,610 into BitConnect, and because
Yeah.
of that, everybody that invested a certain amount, they give them a pass to go to the annual ceremony. And I
Oh.
went there. And when I was there, I was very excited because there was all of these people and everybody was so happy. Plus my $25,610 have grown to like 120 something thousand or even more. So I
Yeah.
was really happy. So when I saw all these people that were going to be telling their testimony about what was going on, I said, I need to go there because I need to share this with the world. The world is not anymore the way it used to be. This thing is going to change it because I honestly believe within my heart that cryptocurrency was the name of the game, and that is what I
Right.
saw at that point in time. That Bitcoin was a cryptocurrency, something that was going to revolutionize everything.
I feel the same today. I agree with you. I played a part in creating these, the mobile phone, the 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G network. And I was a big person in that. Then I quit it. I quit the whole industry. And I decided that, just like you said, the cryptocurrencies are the next tech revolution. That's the next internet, the next mobile phone. And I want to spend my time in that. That's the next everything.
Yeah.
Most tech don't work out, right? A lot of people try, most things don't work out. But a few things actually make it and they change everything. And I felt I want to be in that industry.
You see, Larson, what I want people to take out of the whole thing, that
Yeah.
at that point in time, my face and my speech, they got to put away BitConnect as a scam. Well, what they've got to put in their minds is that it was really about cryptocurrencies,
Yeah, it
and
was. It was.
how I felt that cryptocurrencies were going to really revolutionize the world, which they are. Which they
Yes, which
are.
they are. They are, exactly. It was
Exactly,
correct.
because
It was correct. And then
yeah,
which of these projects will work out, which will turn out, was a scam, which was legit, which failed for some other reason, which succeed. No one knows. No one, I
yeah.
mean, I don't know.
Another thing that I want to clarify with people is that I am an investor, and before I invested into BitConnect, I was someone who was investing in stocks and was investing in all the different things. And as an investor, I understood that with great rewards come great risks. That if
Exactly.
you put money into something, the possibilities that you're going to lose it all are very real, and it has
Yes.
happened to me before. So
Yeah.
when I heard that BitConnect just fell down and cracked, I was not surprised, because when it really went up, that time that it went up in value, by the time that it went like three times its value or two times its value, I took my investment out, because I
Yeah.
always have a rule. Whenever I invest, if I see that the investment doubles or triples, I take my money out. And that
Exactly.
I did that with
Exactly.
Connect. So I didn't really, lose the seed. What I lost was the profit, and the profit was huge. I mean,
Mm.
almost $250,000 that I
Mm.
lost out of the profit. But I gained the experience. I
Yeah. Exactly.
gained the actually having the knowledge of what cryptocurrency are all about. And for me, that lesson is a million times more valuable than what.
Oh, absolutely. I felt the same. I mean, I've done all the mistakes in the book, and that's now which propel us forward. If we have never done any mistakes and we never, lost anything, we would not be where we are today. And that's the experience that we have to share to other people. Let's talk about your new life.
Let me tell you, Larson, that I am just so excited about my new life. I'm so excited about the people that I am transforming their lives. I have people that I have just started working with just a couple of weeks that are coming to me and they're saying, Carlos, listen, you have changed my life. You have
Mm.
come and transformed my life. I am feeling that I'm waking up with a new perspective of life. I am going into life excited. I am looking for discomfort. I am looking for failures. Now I want to fail forward. I really want to look for it, because now I know that if I fail, it is a blessing, because I'm going to learn from my failures, and I can use whatever I learn, so that I can go ahead and use that knowledge and try once again. And of course, I'm not going to commit the same failure that I did. And if I do find another failure, that means that it's another lesson. So listen, I am just
It is
so.
it a life coaching program or what is it? Take the chance to tell the viewers.
I have a life coaching program. Right now, I have 7 people in my life coaching program. I'm really changing people's lives with this program. Um, I'm also an ABA therapist that works with autistic children. Um, in in the autistic children that I work, some of them have some aggressive behaviors that are really difficult to correct. My own son had this behavior, or one of those behaviors, at one point in time, which was hitting on his head. My oldest son, and it was devastating to me and my ex-wife. Um, and there were ABA therapists that were trying to help him, but unfortunately, not all ABA therapists are specialized on this kind of issues. So we had to replace like three ABA therapists, and none of them was helping them. And then I said to myself and to my ex-wife that we had to start taking matters into our own hands, and we needed to start researching, because our son was just going to be mentally retarded and was going to have brain damage if he kept just hitting himself against the wall, against the floor, because he started just hitting himself, touching, and then punching himself on the head. But then he started hitting himself against the wall and against the floor, and it was very, very hard. He was hitting himself. So we knew that this was not going to end up really well, and we
Mm.
didn't want to see our son wearing a helmet and so on, all of that
No.
stuff. So I started researching and researching and researching, and I was just burning myself up. I just spent days and days I was just relentless looking for answers. And I found the answer on another therapist that was an ABA therapist that had a son that was autistic, that had the same issue. And he actually had a solution. And we took the solution, we implemented the solution. Oh my God, Larson, within a week, my son, my son behavior was gone. And we so happy.
Oh, that's
We were
amazing.
so
I can
happy,
totally
Larson.
relate. I can relate. I have four
Um,
children, and I mean, when something happens with one of your children, it takes over everything. It's your
oh my
only
God. I
focus.
apologize
And
for my
no,
weakness at that
no,
point in time. Well, let me tell you, Larson, that was something amazing.
I'm very happy
Just
to hear that.
how we actually apply that solution, those techniques. And let me tell you, those people, some people out there, they believe that ABA is something that is bad for autism, for autistic children, and so on.
Mm,
And I got to tell you that it depends on the therapist.
mm,
It depends on how they are applying those techniques and so on. But ABA in certain cases, like the case of my son,
mm.
can really be the difference between death and life.
Like, I'm so happy to hear about that. And you're also working with adult health. You and I were not 20 anymore, and I mean health is becoming more important. I have watched your water fasting. You've done water fasting.
Let me tell you, the disciplines of power that I have learned in my life, which are the difference I mean the disciplines that I also teach in my in my life coach program. One of those is also about health, and there are
Mm,
different things about health. And one of the things about health, mental, spiritual, physical health, is that you have to empower the the human cells and the bacterial cells that constitute who you are, because a
mm,
lot of people are mistaken. They believe that they are the shell, the edifice, the temple
mm,
or the sanctuary that is named who they are. Like you are Larson, so you
mm,
are an edifice, you are a sanctuary, a temple, but to whom? To the cells that really create who you are. So the person that you said that you are is not really who you are. Who you are is those trillions of cells who make you who you are. So when I look
mm.
at myself, I don't really look at myself as Carlos Matos. I look at myself as we as the constitution of all of the human and bacterial cells that constitute who I am. And
Mm.
those human cells and those bacterial cells have created this edifice, this building, this sanctuary, this temple that is called Carlos Matos.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, and when I started to look at myself that way, then I started thinking differently. And then I started thinking in a way that when I am fasting, see, when I say I'm fasting, that right there, if you say it that way, is already an inhibition to fasting.
Mm.
You should say when we are fasting. And when you
Oh,
say
that's
that when we are fasting, you're talking about all of your human cells and you're talking all of your bacterial cells. And those guys are really interested in you fasting, because when you fast, then you activate a process called autophagy, which allows them to do cellular cleaning. And they practically never do cellular cleaning because we're always pushing more and more junk into their system.
Oh, that's very interesting. I believe very much in that also. I feel that our bodies are not built for this time of day. Our bodies were built to like we lived when we lived in the, in the forest or on the savannah. Maybe we one day, exactly, one day we killed a mammoth and then we ate. And the next 7 days the next 7 days we didn't find any mammoth. So those days we didn't eat, and then we ate when we killed the next one. Someone.
Yeah, you're talking about the natural process of life when we really were created, and that's still on our genetics. That's still on who we are, and that's
Yeah.
part of us. And it's just like the bears. The bears eat throughout the summertime, and then in the winter, what do they do? They hibernate.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
within their system. That's the same thing. That's the way we were created too. But
Yeah.
the
I
problem,
read that, for example, like when we're sick, say we have a flu or something, we don't feel like eating so much. You're not hungry when you're sick. And there is a point with that.
people,
You know, when as a parent we say to the children, you should eat something and so on, but then they're saying they're not hungry because they're sick. And that's actually a point with it, because if you're not eating, there is a cellular process that can be beneficial for healing. That's why we're not feeling hungry. Our body knows what we need.
strive, Lars, or at least in your audience, at least they should strive to be able to do a 3 day water fasting. You know how many
Absolutely. Guys, do some fasting. Listen to Carlos Matos here. This is a good
you know how many
advice.
days I have right now? Right now I have 10 days of water fasting.
Oh, wow.
10 days. I'm doing
That's
10 days.
incredible.
But I am full of energy. I am full of power.
I can see.
To go to YouTube and see, or go to my Twitter account. I left a link so you can go and jump to the run that I did today, where I had to go running because I have so much energy.
Yeah, exactly.
How
And guys, I will link Carlos Matos both Twitter and YouTube channel in the description, so make sure that you follow him. He's inspiring, as you can see.
Lasse, let me tell you that um that uh that run that I did today, I did it also with a weighted jacket with 20 pounds on.
Oh, really?
I went, yeah, because my goal, because that weighted jacket can actually take up to 100 pounds. So I started it with 20, but every single time I do 10 runs of that, and every single time I'm going to increase the distance, I'm going to add an additional 9 pounds. So I'm
I
going
love
to
it.
10 and then 9 pounds. And my goal is to go to the 100. So
Oh, you will do it for sure.
a
Tell us about the women. I've seen your post. You
a lot of people are very interested about my personal life and so on. I don't like to comment much about it. My
all right?
private life is my private life, but I will tell you something. I will tell you that I am very happy with my women, with women. I'm somebody who is, who believes that we are just a whole bunch of cells, and that as a whole bunch of cells, what do they want to do? They want to mingle. They want to mingle and have fun. And when they want to mingle and have fun, that means that when you see another woman that you like and that that you feel comfortable with, then those are your cells wanting to mingle with her, their cells, and mingling and having fun is something natural that we should all do. So I believe that we should all start trying to mingle and just having lots of fun with ourselves.
That's a great advice. That's a great advice for everyone. If you don't want to talk about your personal life, but can you translate it into an advice for the
Yeah,
audience?
for those guys out there who have a woman and want to keep your woman, and I will tell you one thing. Every single day, spend some time with your woman, and have a time where you and your woman give grace. You are grateful. Ask her, okay, what are the things that you're grateful for? And let her tell you some of the things. What are the things that you're grateful and thankful for? And let her tell you something. And then take some time and you tell her, okay, I am also grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. Tell her some things about her that you are grateful for. And hopefully she will say some things about you that she's grateful for. And when you start saying some things about her that you are grateful for, then you're going to see that it's almost natural. It happens. You don't have to ask her. It just happens that she starts saying it. She may not say it the first day, but eventually, if you keep saying it, it's going to happen. And then start saying about other things, and then start also taking some time to envision and visualize the world that you want to create with that special someone that you have in front of you. What's the world that you would like to create? And also ask her, hey baby, what world do you believe, do you feel, will you like us to create together? Because if you take at least 20-30 minutes, I will say take at least 30 minutes every single day to do that with your loved one, let me tell you that that's going to open a new dimension of your life. That's going to bring you so much closer. That's going to make you feel like if you are one spirit, one soul, one heart, one mind. And it's going to
Oh, I
bring
love
you to a
it.
level of understanding that you have never felt before.
Happiness is very much more a choice than people realize, and gratefulness is no doubt one of the
But do
best
you know what
tools.
that does, Larson? Do you know what that does? It
Tell me.
opens. It opens the gates of all of the abundance of the universe.
I love it. Love it. Love it. How about cryptocurrencies? Are you going back into that or do you leave it?
I'm already back. I'm already into cryptocurrencies. I am heavily invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum. I have AMP. I have Chainlink, and I got others as well. Yeah, I'm excited about cryptocurrency. I believe it is the world of the future. I also have NFTs. You guys know that there is a Carlos NFT going up. I think the last time I saw it is selling for 2.5 ETH. That means like close to $10,000. Guys, if you haven't taken a look at it, go and take a look at it. It is on my own private chain, so you know that there is, my own private MetaMask wallet. So it's mine. Okay,
So, guys, check out Carlos Matos NFTs. I will.
yeah, that's gonna go crazy, Larson. I think people are thinking that I'm gonna sell it, but it's not gonna go cheap. The reason why, guys, if you own that, you're gonna own a piece of the cryptocurrency revolution when it started freaking happening, because it was
Yeah.
right there at that time when it really started happening. That is the face that I represent. I
It is.
represent the
It is. I
face.
mean, it is the number one memed moment so far of cryptocurrency. That
That's
is,
right.
that
That's
is,
right.
that is you. Yeah.
That's right.
With your
So
love and
so
your energy. What's your prediction? Bitcoin price 2022 next year. What do you
I
think?
think that it is very likely that by the end of 2021, we may be reaching the 100,000.
Mm.
And if not, between 21 and the middle of 22, we should be in 100,000. By the end of 22, it's very likely that we might pass the 200.
Mm.
And within the 5 year to 10 years period of time, Bitcoin should be at a $500,000 price. And this is not something that I'm saying. This is something that Kathy Wood, who is
Mm.
the CEO of ARK Invest, which is one of the most successful ETFs in the world, owner
Yeah.
of companies such as Tesla. Um, that woman is a beast in the
Oh,
investment
she is.
arena.
She's my
You got to
idol.
take a
She's an
look at her.
idol of mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she's definitely an
I
idol of mine.
respect her.
I listen to a lot. If you guys need some education and investment, check her out, because that woman is a beast. So
She is.
she has the price prediction of $500,000 for Bitcoin within 5 to 10 years, and I am definitely thinking that she is right on, right on. And
Mm.
if that happens, that means that you will be seeing Ethereum made in between 20 to 30,000 easily,
Mm.
20 to 30,000 easily for Ethereum, which is an incredible growth when you're thinking about it, because right now, um, Bitcoin, I mean, Ethereum is at 4,000. So that 30,000, that is really awesome.
And what a blessing to be in this industry, no?
It's
It's
an amazing blessing.
exciting.
I also want to let people know that I am doing exclusive NFTs for people who have birthdays. People who have a birthday, or they want to have a congratulation to somebody, or they want to have a wedding, or they want to ask um, a girl out or a man out, whatever you want to do. If you want an NFT exclusively for that, Carlos Matos NFTs are on the roll. But let me tell you guys, it's not cheap. It's gonna come. Oh, I believe this is really cheap. I believe it. Still, it's gonna cost 1 ETH. That means 1 Ethereum if you want one of those exclusive Carlos Matos NFTs.
Oh, that's
Um,
fantastic. That's a great deal.
yeah, that is. I think that is a fucking steal because remember, I believe anything that is Carlos Matos it is likely that's going to go up in price in the future. This is not
Oh,
financial advice.
absolutely.
I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm saying that anything that comes from me, it is very likely that's going to be coming going up in price in the future.
You're a
So
key
I feel
part of
that.
the crypto history, and that's not
That's
going to go away. History is what it is.
that's right. That's why people that have to understand the value of just getting anything that comes from me.
Mm.
And for those of you that are interested into my life coaching program, I am not going to be doing life coaching for the moment because there was a large and increase in the population of children that hit themselves on the head, and they have been so many parents and people who are now they know that I'm a specialist on this area looking for my services, and it just breaks my heart when I
Mm.
when I come across these parents that I feel compelled to help them. So I have stopped my life coaching program as taking any more people in. I'm only working with the 7 people that I have, and I'm not renewing their program. Their program is going to stop within a week and a half time, and that's it. After that, I'm not taking any more until I see the population of the kids that are having this problem going down. When I feel comfortable about that, I'm going to be opening again my Carlos Matos Life Coaching Program. Comes at a price. Are all in Ethereum or Bitcoin? Okay,
Mm.
so don't try to think that you're going to send me dollars because I don't want that. I don't want just Ethereum or Bitcoin. Okay, we are cryptocurrency, guys, and we're staying to cryptocurrency. All right.
Oh, absolutely. The old system of money is going away. They just haven't realized it yet. Cryptocurrencies are so much better. There is no doubt about it. I want to ask if you have something else you want to share with everyone.
Okay, I do. I want to tell everybody that the most important thing that you can do for yourself, the most important thing is make sure that you're taking care of your health, your spiritual, physical, and mental health. Then after you do that, then make sure that you take the time to envision and imagine the world that you want to create. Make sure that you're looking for those skills that you need in order for you to make that world come true. And those skills are going to have some actions that are going to be related to those skills. And take those actions and do not wait. Take those actions immediately. At that moment that you get your hands on those actions, that you get your hands on your skills, take those actions immediately. Take that one step in faith. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake or if you don't. Because if you make a mistake, you're still advancing. Just make sure that you record what is it what you did wrong, and take that knowledge, take that information, and go ahead and once again try one more time. Take that step one more time.
That is amazing advice. I 100% agree.
See, if you keep doing that, I promise you that one day you're just going to open your eyes and you're going to realize the following: that the world within you, the world that you envision, the world that you imagine, the world that you thought is exactly the world that is around you, because it has become a reality. It has transformed. It has crystallized in front of your eyes through your actions.
An amazing advice for everyone. It is about self leadership. Ideation without execution is delusion.
Very carefully monitor your thoughts. Ask yourself, is what I'm thinking something that is empowering me? Or is what I'm thinking something that is degrading me, making me feel less than what I am?
Oh, that's very powerful. Absolutely.
And also look at the people around you and ask the same question. What is this person making me feel? Am I feeling empowered? Am I feeling creative? Am I feeling like I want to conquer the world when I'm in front of this person? Is this person influencing me in that way? If that person is influencing you in that way, embrace that person. But if that person is sending you messages that are degrading you, that are humiliating you, that are making you feel less than who you truly are, do not let that person into the circle of your life. Do not let that person with those messages inhibit and limit the progress and the potential and all of the dreams that you can realize.
Please teach me something. Show me something with your energy and I will try to replicate it. It won't be as good, but I'll do my best.
The one thing that you have to understand that your energy comes from within. Comes from within. So when you're going to say something and you truly, truly want that energy to flow from you have got to feel excited. You have got to feel that you are going to have something of so much value, of so much power, that is something going to be like life transforming. That is something that what you have, they truly, really need. And then at that point in time, then what you're going to say is going to have a lot of impact and a lot of power.
Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from around the world.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone around the world.
This is Carlos Matos broadcasting live from New York City, New York. What's up, 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 everyone from around the world.
This is City Larsson broadcasting live from Stockholm, Sweden. Wasa, 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 what's up? And it's just started. Journey of life takes us to unexpected locations.
It is amazing. And you know something? Through this industry, we have the amazing opportunity to meet people like you and like me.
In no other industry, we would never have come across each other, and here we are.
I'm going to say goodbye, my friend Larson. All right, that was awesome, my friend. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure being in
It
your.
was a pleasure talking to you.
This was going to be so much fun. I fucking would have done this a very long time ago, y'all.
I loved it. I feel inspired. I enjoyed this tremendously. I learned a lot. So greetings from Sweden. I will wish to speak to you again in some time. Let's talk again.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Take care, my new friend.